Hi, this is Christy with Christy Peterson Photography, and my Etsy shop name is Fairy Photography, and I sell digital backgrounds and fairy costumes and Photoshop files for fairy books and albums and overlays like this. So this is a quick tutorial, I don't know about quick, but a tutorial to show you how how to use this overlay. This Once Upon a Time overlay. So over here in the layers palette, you can see the different layers that it comes with. I have the butterfly layer turned off. You can turn it on and move it around and put it wherever you would like. In the text and layers palette, I have the Once Upon a Time in a group, and you can turn that off and on there. And the Choose Your Story part in a group. You can choose The Little Mermaid, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Peter Pan. The Peter Pan is what is default on. And these are the original fairy tales. They're not the Disney ones, like Hans Christian Andersen for Little Mermaid and the Grimms for Snow White, and then the French guy for Cinderella. I can't remember his name. So you can choose which story you want by turning on the layer and then turning off the other in this area right there. Okay, in the overlay effects is where there's the clouds and a texture and damask and glitter mist and glitter swirls, some of the background colors, and I have two noise layers, one with rainbow and one that's just black and white. Okay, so let's get started, and I will show you how I use these. Okay, so first I'll grab a princess one. Okay, just drag and drop it on there. I'll add a mask to it and Control T to shrink it. Just drag a corner and grab a corner and drag. I like to do Control I in the mask. That inverts the white to black. And, oh, I'm sorry, I have to accept that before it does anything else. Okay, and Control I on the mask. And grab my brush, make sure white is on top. And then reveal or conceal whatever I want to have showing. Okay. Then I would go down into the Choose Your Story and choose Sleeping Beauty and turn off Peter Pan. For the overlay effects, how about a damask? And then I turn off the clouds. Let's see if I want the texture. Yeah, I think I like the texture on. I take off the glitter swirls. I think that detracts from the damask, but I like the glitter mist on there. Okay, so for instance, that's an example of one, and then I would just flatten that and save it as a JPEG. Okay, so we'll get rid of that layer, and we'll move on to our next example. Okay, in this next one I'm going to show you fairy one. Not this one yet. Okay, so just drag and drop it on, enter, or click the check mark for OK, and I'm going to change the layer order and put it down here on the bottom. And the layer effects, change it, take off the damask, add some clouds and the glitter swirls. Okay, and then click on the overlay effects group, and let's change it to overlay works good, or soft light. And I think I like overlay. And then I'm going to make sure the mask is selected and hit B on my keyboard for the brush, or click the brush, and make sure white is on top. Nope, sorry, black. Make sure black is on top. And then I'm just going to take all that texture and effects off of her there. Okay, and the story. Turn it back to Peter Pan. Turn off Sleeping Beauty. And there. Then I would flatten that and save it as a JPEG. Okay, next one. I'll delete that and paint this back to white. Okay, and this next one, just going to drag her over there. Control T so that I can shrink her down. This one I just selected her with the mushroom off the background that she was in, and she had a butterfly, so I just, for ease, kept that butterfly, but I could use the one that I have included in this overlay. And click OK to accept that transformation. And I'm going to move all of her stuff to the top layer. And that's it for that last example. And now I'm going to show you a few things that you can do or that you can use out of this overlay. You can right click on any of the things that you want to put on a different picture, and you can hit duplicate layer, and then if your other picture is already open, you can just put it on that, or you can open it beside this one and you can just drag and drop it onto whatever you want to use. And you can do the same thing for the butterfly. You can just drag this group onto whatever you would like to have it on, and the same for the texture and clouds and the rest of those. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it and find this useful. Have a good day.